are back again for part 2 of the December vlog. This is the part where we are kicking off to head up to Huddersfield for the night for a birthday party. I'm hoping that I'm not going to drink too much tonight. I don't really want to drink too much tonight because last year I was a little bit on the tipsy side. We'll see how it goes, but all is good in the world. In the morning we've booked in for breakfast, but what I'm fancying it will be a nice cup of tea. That's all I want. Well, we had a sudden change of plan that we weren't expecting today. This afternoon, when we were about to leave the house, we got a phone call off a friend who we were sharing the Airbnb with to find out that the Airbnb had been closed down, and we were not told. So we did get the money back off the guy who did run it originally, who owned a shop underneath it, and we are now at a Days Inn hotel for the night, which is, we've stayed in a Days Inn hotel before and it's been absolutely fine. So 3 couples who were sharing that Airbnb that had 3 bedrooms, all of us had to find alternative accommodation. So thankfully this place was available with some rooms. Thankfully we managed to get sorted out at the very last minute, but fancy not being told anything about it and then only just getting your money back on the day. We have had such a good night, but I have had a lot to drink. I don't feel drunk, maybe tipsy, so I'm just going to bed. I've lost my voice, but we had a cracking night. It was really good. Lots of dancing, friends and all that jazz. Can't grumble, but now it is time for bed because I'm going to sleep and it's 2 AM so we are knackered. It's the morning after the night before and we are very tired. We are now headed for breakfast, even though I'm not really wanting to eat much. Probably scrambled egg on toast or something, I don't know. But a cup of tea sounds nice. I've had one already this morning. I'm not hungover, so that's really good. But last night was a good night as always, with Chucking Community and other partners and stuff like that, so really, really good. We did have a really nice breakfast this morning, which we really needed, but I'm just on a mission to go to Boots to see if I can find some Polaroids, but I might have to get some at home. I'm not quite sure. I'm in the photo section and can't find them anywhere, so I think that search at the minute is a complete bust. I'm a bit annoyed about that. So I think if we do get a chance to pop into Blackpool or something this afternoon, I'm going to try and snag some from there, because I'm very surprised that this Boots doesn't have any in stacks. We bought some new bits and pieces for the snakes. We bought these leaf things and that one for the hoggy. We've got a new skull thing which I think would be ideal for the hog nose. And we've got this for Dave, which I think Dave will like. A little bit of foliage extra in his vivarium. And yeah, I'm going to decorate their bibs and make them look even more pretty. Good morning guys, it is back to normality, but it is Christmas week, so I have to do a run to relatives to drop presents off, which it'll be fine. I mean, I should have left this morning, but I had a lie-in, so it's now gone 12 o'clock and I'm only just leaving the house. If I get that done and get home, I can chill out for the rest of the day, get other stuff ready, because I am back at work on Wednesday, so I need to prepare myself for that, because I am working Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and half of Boxing Day. Some really good news to start the week on was that I was up quite late last night, and within reason, because one, I'd forgotten to feed the snakes, and the rats had been defrosted at that point. So I popped downstairs, I gave them their rats, but I left Hetty's on top of the bark. Came back down about half an hour later, and she's eaten it. So she's eaten a rat, and I'm really happy about that because she hadn't eaten since we brought her home. So the fact that she'd eaten last night was really good. So in future we do the really gross thing, which I won't mention again, and we'll just leave it in the enclosure where she can get to it. So when the smell of it starts wafting, she can go and attack it in her own time. But I was really happy that Hetty has eaten her food, so now we'll not be disturbing her for at least 48 hours to make sure that she digests her food. But she was very active last night, and that's good. And Dave, on the other hand, being as diva as always, didn't touch his this week. So we will try that again next week. I messed up so bad today when I got home because to me it's like a normal week, but when we're working over Christmas, and I'd completely forgotten that the bin rota had changed for this week and probably next week, like over the New Year period. The bins were emptied today, and I didn't realise until this afternoon. I thought I'll put my bin out, and then realised that it was this morning that the bins were collected. I'm trying to organise a recollection because they will do it. It's just I can't log into the website to book the recollection, so it will not work my email address, which is really strange. I'm actually quite annoyed, and I need it to work because that's how we pay our council tax and our green bin subscriptions. Carl's Secret Santa this year was a inflatable Zimmer frame and an inflatable walking stick, which I haven't yet put together, but it was seen as quite funny for him. He also got a t-shirt as well, so I have took the liberty of inflating it, and I'll be sending him a picture of it as well. And to complete it, I might even order him a wig. So 2025 has been another great year. We had an amazing holiday from America to the UK on Independence of the Seas. Incredible holiday. Next year, we've obviously going to be tying the knot in the September, but I'm really hoping that we can start doing more in our time off together as a couple, because we have good friends, and it feels like this year has been a bit of a slow one in terms of things to do. The weather hasn't been fantastic in the summer for you to want to go out and do more. So it's one of those where I look back over 2025 as a whole and think to myself that 2026 can be a lot better and obviously more exciting because we will be getting married. I mean, nobody can predict the future of what is going to happen next year, but I would like to think that more will happen next year. We're not planning on holidays because we are saving up for the wedding as much as we can. If a price comes that's really good for a holiday, then we're probably not going to pass that up. But we just have to be savvy with money this year, because our ultimate goal is to make sure that we can pay off the wedding and finally be husband and wife. Not that it makes a massive difference, because we've been together 12 and a half years, so we're practically married already. It's literally just signing a piece of paper legally and getting pissed, I suppose. So there is that. It's only 9 months away. I don't know where 2025 has gone. It's crazy. Good morning, guys. It's the last day to get everything I need to get done because tomorrow I am back at work for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. So I've got some errands to run around with today, and I need to get them backed off, preferably before it goes dark. And then I'm going to get all my stuff ready for tomorrow morning. I have no idea if it's one of those where we are not wearing uniform or we are wearing uniform tomorrow. I haven't got a clue, so I might have to get in touch with someone at work who can actually tell me so I know what I'm doing. I don't want to wear my uniform, but if everybody else is, I might as well do it as well. Other than that, yeah, it's a bit chilly out there today, which is no surprise to be honest, but it's not raining. So I did pop into Boots, use my advantage points to pick up some dry shampoo because my hair is quite greasy and it does get greasy easily. This is a new one that I thought I'd try and see how it goes. I've got no idea how it smells or whatever, but we can give it a whirl and hopefully my hair will feel a little bit better. I've got no idea how that looks. It's not doing justice in this light, so I think I need to get somewhere brighter where I can actually see, but I can actually feel the grease. So it's not nice. I hate having greasy hair, but the trouble is if I wash it all the time, all this colour will fade out, and I really don't want that. So I've got where I needed to be, but I still can't tell if there's anything good with my hair. It still looks lanky, so maybe that Batiste was a bit of a bust, which is really annoying because I don't want to wash my hair again. My errands are now done and I'm just about ready to head home because I still got some stuff to sort out before tomorrow. My brain's in overdrive at the minute because I want to be all creative, but that'll have to wait until the new year. The temperature is dropping in outside, so I want to get home before that, but at least I've got the heat of the car to keep me warm, so I'm not complaining really. But yeah, onwards to the house again, onwards to home and get some more stuff sorted out. Well, I cannot believe that it is pitch black outside already. It doesn't feel like I've been home that long. I got home about 3:15. I popped to the shop, that was 4 o'clock, and now it's nearly 5 o'clock and it's pitch black. It's one of the reasons why I absolutely hate the winter months. Your days are shorter, you don't feel like you can do as much because you want to get it done before it goes dark. And you know what? I hate it. The longer days are better. So here I am, just sat down chilling, trying to plan out my room allocations for the wedding and make sure that everyone that wants a room has got a room. It's a bit easier now because in the very beginning it was going to be difficult, thinking that no one's going to fill up these rooms and we're going to have to foot the bill. But thankfully the rooms are disappearing very quickly, that we might actually run out of them. So yeah, it's not bad. So I've got to keep at this and make sure that I haven't missed anything at all, because the last thing I want is this to go pear-shaped before the wedding. One of my favourite foods for tea tonight is teriyaki salmon with rice, and I've only done plain rice, but the sauce will dribble and ooze into that. Look how tasty that is. I love smoked salmon so much. So that's it now. It is 10:30. It is time to retire for the night. Back to work tomorrow. I need to make sure that I am not tempted by chocolate or anything now, because I know that Thursday is going to be bad, and Friday is probably going to be bad too, in terms of eating. So I do need to start losing some weight in the new year, because I only have 9 months left and in that time I have to get my wedding dress. No pressure there. What an interesting Christmas Eve it is turning out to be today. So I'm literally like on my break right now, and when we came into work this morning I got told there is no water. All of the Fylde coast, apart from the odd house which has been lucky, there is no water at all. We're waiting for the water to come back. It's not something you'd expect the day before Christmas, so I'm really hoping that tomorrow's going to be fine, because it's going to be stressful enough getting through Christmas Day without having no water either. The day is done. I am home, ready for bed. Got to be up again in the morning to do it all again. But it's going to be more stressful because it's Christmas Day. But if I can get some sleep now, I can get a good night's rest, and then I'll be ready for tomorrow for the long haul and the present opening and the early lunches and so on. So I'll see you guys later. I am finally home. Christmas Day is pretty much over. I'm going straight to bed. I had a really nice Indian dinner. It was really tasty. Just got home with our little gifts that we got for Christmas, which I thought were really nice. I got a bottle of perfume of Calm, my Lady Million Royal, and I also got a small bottle of Libre Intense, because those are my two favourite fragrances, like, out of every one of them. The snakes have been good. Betty's was having a nosy before. Dave has gone into shed, and this one's been sat there for ages staring out, so I'm going to get him in his warm spot. But it is time to go to bed, because I am back at work in the morning for half day, and we've not really planned what we got for the afternoon, but maybe do a little bit of shopping. We'll see. I can persuade him to let me go shopping. I want to get some Polaroids. We'll see how it goes. I'm finally out of work now, and it's nice to be free at 2 o'clock. Carl is on his way, decided to get the car washed, knowing full well that I was waiting, and it ran later than he expected, because it turns out the car wash is quite busy. With it being Boxing Day, everybody wants to get stuff done before everything shuts again for the new year. It's a little bit chilly, but it's glorious out here. The sun is really low in the sky because it's going to set soon, but it's actually really, really pretty out here and really pleasant. We have gone and done it. We have bought the mini Swarovski to go with the Mickey Swarovski, and we can't get enough of it. Tonight is just going to be spent relaxing, probably going on the Xbox, but I have had a pleasant afternoon. The Christmas tree has gone. I have packed it all away. I know it is Boxing Day, but I have a thing of putting it away as soon as I can after Christmas, because it's one less job to worry about down the line. I can get it all back in the attic and declutter my house. I feel so much better when I've done that. I know everybody likes to keep their trees up until like January. Me, no. It's got to go away. It's got to be done. So the Christmas tree has gone down. The house is back to normal. And I'm ready to get the new year started and get the creativity flowing, because there's so much I want to do with this bedroom and so much crafting that I have all locked away up here. I don't even know where to start with it. So I am really looking forward to getting some of that going. We shall see how it goes. And seeing as Christmas is over and December's almost finished, I am going to end this vlog here for now and start a new one in January, which I will probably be doing one for New Year's Eve. Start it from New Year's Eve from probably midnight, just to show the midnight changeover into the new year. Other than that, that is going to be the end of this vlog, so I hope you guys have really enjoyed it. I will see you in the new year.